welcome back here. Great studio audience. I love it when we invite enough guests and we got a full house.
I know.
And right here, we took one of the audience members from and brought him up here on the couch. It's Dave Pulcinella. This is our resident Mr. Delaware for 2003, 2004. Last 3 years, the Mr. North American Body Champion.
Heavyweight champion.
Yeah, yeah. That makes it sound good, though.
All true. keep going.
Keep going.
But outside of that,
Stop now.
but Kat was coming up. She suggested it takes about a year to get that. But no, you've been at this for quite some time.
Yeah, she meant for my clients, usually 1 year. But yeah, I've been in the gym for 25 years.
Right.
Pushing and pulling on the weights, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Now, what got you into it? I mean, what was it? Because I know there's toning and there's body, and you're more the bodybuilder than anything.
Yeah, my father originally got me into bodybuilding. We had a weight set in the basement, and he taught me how to train. I was very, very thin, very skinny, and the neighborhood bullies would beat up on me. It's a common story.
They still do.
Yeah, they still do. I'm just big and getting beaten up instead of small and getting beaten up. But yeah, that originally got me into it, and then I got into the competitive end of it. You know, in the early 80s, I've been competing ever since then. So I've been, you know, in the gym. I've been in gyms my whole life.
Yeah.
So, and then on the competitive stage for many, many years as well.
Well, I want to
now
get
he actually has an office in the gym.
Yes.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do that you might as well make a career out of it. I mean,
and that's exactly what I do, because I noticed, being in gyms, I noticed that most gym members, most of them, are there obviously to change their bodies, right? They find that they're spinning their
I
wheels.
would go in there to watch other people change their body.
Or you can do that.
I like to look at the ones that have already changed.
Well, some people's bodies change in the wrong direction, too. That's not a good thing.
As long as you're not watching them while they're changing, you're fine.
I think that's illegal.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, though.
Yeah, but let's get to that, because I think that's important. We talked about, and the hardest thing, it's one thing to get into the gym, but it's what you do outside of that gym.
Exactly. So most people think they're going to start exercising, they join a gym, and their bodies will be transformed. That's not the case, and they get very frustrated very quickly. So I saw this happening, and I realized my niche would be helping these people through diet, which is 80% of the battle, through a proper diet, not a strict like Atkins type thing where you have to remove all carbs, but a very individualized type thing to get them from where they are to where they want to be with the least amount of wasted time.
Right, and when you're talking about that, is the right diet is when it comes to bodybuilding, I found that out watching some other people that came through here.
Right.
They got into Kurt. He went into bodybuilding there for a while and ate nothing but potatoes for a year.
Yeah, and chicken.
Yeah, but that's not a good diet.
It's important to note that what I do for my bodybuilding is nothing like, does not resemble at all what I would give to my clients to do, because I'm trying to teach them a way of life, something they can do for the 1 year that they're with me and maintain those habits after the fact.
Now, my wife hates it because she goes on to different diets and everything, and she hates the fact she can't eat anything.
Well, that's the problem, and that's not what I provide.
Okay.
I try to really, really personalize this thing. What kind of foods do you like? What does your schedule look like? Where can we fit these meals in so that you can be eating properly, pre-workout, post-workout meals, and arranging foods that they like in a way that will be effective for their bodies and their goals?
Because I look at these different Weight Watcher meals and all this, and I get to thinking, it's all in portion. It doesn't really matter as long as you're eating the right portion, like you said, to whatever you're doing for the day.
Right, and it is very much about calories, but it's also about where those calories are coming from, your proteins, carbs, and fats, and it gets kind of complicated. And if you don't know what, I was telling Dave earlier, if you don't know what you're doing, you can really waste a lot of time, because he was asking me about what
Dave wanted some free advice. Hey, Doc.
Absolutely, he got a lot of it out of it too, which is fine. But if you don't know what you're doing with your diet and you're just trying to eat less calories, you're going to run into a huge problem with hunger and being tired all the time, lethargic, maybe getting headaches, because you're not combining your foods right. There's so much to know, and that's what I teach these people.
Yeah. Now,
apparently, I've been eating wrong my whole life. That just described me to a T.
Most people.
Well, you were talking about we were talking about we want everything easy today. We don't want to do anything.
And they want it quickly. They want it yesterday. And I tried to teach the reality of it. It's not good. You didn't put this weight on in a week. It's not going to be gone in a week. And that's why I have a 1-year program where we take them to where they're going to be. Hopefully, in a year or so, or at least partially to their goal, depending on how big their goal is. But they have to have a realistic expectation of what's going to happen with their bodies. And if you watch television and infomercials, you get a very unrealistic expectation of what should happen. It should be off quick. It should take just a pill with no effort, no exercise, eat whatever you want, and it just falls off. That never happens, and it never will.
No, not in our lifetime.
Not,
anyway.
not in this lifetime.
Yeah, no, I come to you. I mean, it takes some. I'm not a heavy guy,
right?
But I could use some, some toning or something like that.
Right.
Is there a diet that you would still guide?
There's a diet for anything.
Yeah.
You tell me what you're trying to do, and I'll point you in the right direction of the foods to eat. I also will design a workout for you, and some supplements like vitamins, minerals, and things like that, how much water to take in. The whole thing is covered. And don't forget, most people, or a lot of people, are coming to me to change their bodies, to lose a lot of weight, but a lot aren't. They just want to be healthier. They went to the doctor, their numbers were all out of whack, and they want to get their numbers back to where they need to be.
Yeah, and in today's society, I mean, the health is a big push. I mean, you're talking about everybody smoking. Yeah. Yet we replace smoking with the drive-through, and what'd you say, 8,000 calories?
Oh
per
yeah,
dollar?
You don't even have to move.
Yeah.
You just drive through, a McDonald's drive-through, order 8,000 calories without ever having to move a limb.
Right.
And that's such a contributing factor to the obesity in America today.
Yeah.
You don't have to move to do anything, ever.
And we should do something. A lot of people say, just walking, I mean, is probably the best exercise.
Absolutely, because it's something everyone can do. It doesn't have to take that much time. If you do it daily, you don't have to expend that much time. And over a year, think about how many more calories you're going to burn.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is you're right here local. I want to let people know, and you do consultations with people.
Absolutely, I give a free consultation for anyone. My office is located in Body Vision's Fitness Center, but I can work with anyone from anywhere.
You don't have to necessarily be a member of Body Vision to utilize your service.
No.
That's what I want to make clear to people.
Absolutely, you can come from anywhere. I have a lot of people who work out in their homes or other gyms or just walk around the local mall, and they're using me for their nutrition counseling. But I am in Body Visions, but you don't have to be a member of Body Visions.
Okay, so pick up the phone.
You should probably give somebody a number of how to call you, because everybody's like, where's the graph, man?
The number is 328-6811, ask for Dave.
And it's that simple, and there again, getting the body ready. Now, you got 2 DVDs out there also we want to put in the...
Raising the Bar 1 and Raising the Bar 2 are my 2 DVDs. They are documentary-style DVDs that follow me from the 20 weeks before my competition right to the day of the competition, showing everything that I do in detail to give those people an idea of what this sport entails, which is a lot.
If you want to get into the bodybuilding side
That's the bodybuilding end of it.
Yeah, but if you want the diet side of it, just pick up the phone call.
Pick up the phone, 328-6811. Ask for Dave.
Ask for Dave. Dave, it was a pleasure having you come down. Hopefully you'll come back. Maybe you'll come back and demonstrate and do when you're in the shape just before a competition. Come back on. And
I would love to do that.
Get some of that.
The pose off?
Well, we can get Kevin up there doing pose.
I'll show him my belly pose.
We go up against him. That's all.
Hey.
Dave, once again, thank you so much,
Absolutely.
and we'll be talking to you real soon. You can pick up a phone call, Dave, at 328-6811. You're good. Stay with us. Be right back right after this.